I'm sorry. So when you were in custody, we automatically gave you a court-appointed lawyer. But when you bond out, I expect you to try to hire a lawyer. So what I'm going to do is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. All right. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They all have different payment plans. I want you to try to hire someone, so you need to talk to at least 3. If you don't get anybody hired, then you need to bring me the names of the lawyers that you've talked to when you come back so that I know you've tried to hire someone, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order and you would go back to jail. Do you understand that? Yeah. Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Tevin Edmondson. Good morning, sir. You're Tevin Edmondson. And Mr. Edmondson, were you able to get a lawyer hired?
Speak to I can pay Wednesday, so I pay off.
Who are you going to hire?
I met Baby Brittany Holmes because she was the cheapest, and I spoke with Mr. Lincoln today because I had reached out to him last week, but he said he was out of town. So I both reached out to something today. So he told me to just go by his office, but Brittany Holmes, and I want to check out Mr. Bacon and see what his price was. But Brittany Holmes, she was the cheapest.
And then who was the other one?
Ryan Kurtz.
Okay. All right, so you'll be able to get Ms. Holmes, you think, hired before that next court date?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to give you just a normal reset. Thank you for visiting with the attorneys. If you get her hired, just bring the reset notice to her. If for some reason you don't, then talk to at least 3 others. As you can tell, they all have different payment plans and charge different amounts. All right, step in front of the clerk. I'm right here. Christy Johnson. Christy Johnson. The bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at $100,000. Gabriel Cruz. Good morning. Are you Gabriel Cruz the third? And Mr. Cruz, this is your initial appearance in 2 cases. The first is cause number 26, DCCR 0373. And in that case, you are charged with a 3rd-degree felony offense of stalking from February 23rd of 2026. And then in cause number 26, DCCR 0374, you're charged with the 3rd-degree felony offense of violation of bond or protective order, and that is from February 23rd of 2026. And since you've made bond, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
I've tried, but I can't.
Okay, so are you working?
I lost my job, but I am trying to work on getting another job.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, Mr. Cruz, is give you about 30 days to see a couple of things. One, since you've made bond in each of these cases, I expect you to try to hire a lawyer. So I want you to try to get someone hired before the next court date. If you do, just bring the reset notice that you get today, and then they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I am ordering that you visit with at least 3 lawyers. Looks like you made some very large bonds on these, so I expect you to try to hire someone. 100,000 on one, and were they both 100,000?
Yes.
Okay, then you need to get a lawyer hired before that next court date. Again, if you cannot, you need to talk to at least 3. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me the names of the lawyers that you've talked to. Also, as a condition of your bond, are you wearing a GPS monitoring device? Okay, make sure you keep that charged on and absolutely no contact or communication with the complaining witness in this case. You understand all of those rules, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice. Stephen Gray. Good morning, you're Stephen Gray.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Gray, were you able to get someone hired?
No, ma'am, I'm not able to report anybody at this time.
Who'd you talk to?
Lane Walker, a firm called Dunham and Jones, and John R. Macon.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his name.
Okay, and so are you working?
No, ma'am.
Why aren't you working?
Because they downsized my job that I was on, and they pretty much laid everybody off. I only have 8 people left at the plant right now.
Okay, are you working on finding?
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking for another job.
So what I'm going to do is have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely because you're going to swear under oath that everything is true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, step in front of the clerk. Mark Hebert. Mark Hebert. Okay.
Right for
You're Mark Hebert.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Mr. Hebert, this is 25 DCCR 0455. And you're on probation for driving while intoxicated, third or more. Is that correct? And a motion's been filed?
Your Honor, he's supposed to be hiring me.
Okay.
Quoted him a fee and haven't, he hasn't been able to make payment yet. So I just want to be. He had an approach.
Yeah.
He had some serious mental conditions,
That's what I'm making.
and I sent a letter in back then.
Okay.
Stuff he wanted out, so
So I said
probably should be. I probably should be the designated.
you are, yeah. Well, I mean, if you send a letter in, then
Right.
you're on.
Right.
So,
Okay.
all right. So, Mr. Parker, you need to take care of Mr. Parker, get him hired fully, and before that next court date. All right. So, I want you to sign a reset notice, and we're going to go ahead and put Mr. Parker on since he sent the letter.
Maybe.
Yes, sir. Marie Lopez. Good morning, you're Marie Lopez.
Yes.
And Ms. Lopez, for you, and then cause number 24 DCCR 0886, were you able to get a lawyer hired?
Oh, no, but I have talked to three.
Who'd you talk to?
Tony Burger, Corey Crenshaw, and Kevin Lane.
Are you working?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you working?
Carabas.
So where are you on being able to maybe get someone hired?
I think I can be enough for it.
So thank you for doing what I asked. I'm gonna have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. It's important you fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it. You step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that paperwork. Calvin Smith. Good morning, you're Calvin Smith.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Smith, you've got 2 cases. You were going to try to hire a lawyer. Did you get someone hired?
No, ma'am.
Who'd you talk to?
James McCain, Carl Parker, and Benjamin Jefferson.
Okay, and where are you on being able to get one of them hired?
I don't work nowhere, so it's gonna be hard.
Why aren't you working?
It's my mom, she works all day, and I don't have a car. That's my brain. I try to put out applications, but no one in mine.
How do you make these bonds? Did your mom,
Yes, ma'am. I'm out.
and does she not have the money to help you get an attorney?
I'm out.
I'm gonna have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Make sure you fill it out completely, accurately, because you're gonna swear under oath that it's all true and correct. And then I'll take a look at it. Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you that paperwork. David Calderon. David Calderon. Yeah, I see that. Did he say how late? Oh, so no one knows about it. Okay. Bye. Good morning. Are you David Calderon? And Mr. Calderon, did you get a lawyer hired?
I've been able to get a lawyer hired. I have one that I haven't.
Stand up.
Yes, ma'am. I have one that I have in mind. But he's been really, really busy. He said, listen, he says, you're gonna have to get back at me later.
Who?
So you can just give me Eric Clay.
Where's he?
He's in Houston, but he said that he may be able to work with me here in Beaumont.
So it's like this is your second court. Did you talk to anybody else?
Yes, I talked to several. I talked also to Brian Coyne out of Houston because I've dealt with him before. He said he can't work with me here in Beaumont. And I've been trying to get in contact with Mr. West. I've had a hard time getting in contact with him. And to be real honest with you, right now, my living situation, we're in a foreclosure right now, where I'm living at. So we're all struggling over it right now. But if you can just bear with me, man, I'm working on it. If not, I may end up having to get you a court-appointed attorney.
Are you working?
So, no, I'm not working right now. I was working with Boone Valley Nurseries. I can show that on my phone when I clock in. And I'm no longer working with them
Why not?
due to a transportation issue.
Do you not have a vehicle?
I don't.
You don't?
No, ma'am.
Where do you live?
I'm living in Spring right now.
All right, so I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely because you're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it. Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you that paperwork. Yes, sir. Javon Johnson. Are you Javon Johnson? Ms. Johnson, are you wearing sweatpants today?
Only because the medical thing that you had to give me more time on, I'm swole. So like my pants just left empty. That's the only reason.
Gotcha. Okay. That's okay. Thank you. And so I know there was an issue. It looks like I'm trying to remind myself, but where are you on being able to get someone hired?
Yes, ma'am. I have Mr. Langston. We were supposed to meet Friday, but because of his schedule and out of work, we couldn't meet for me to finally sign the retainers.
Okay.
But we're meeting this weekend, Wednesday at 4.
Okay. So, and you'll have him hired this
Yeah.
Wednesday?
I was just able to sign.
So what I'll do, Ms. Johnson, is just reset your case 1 week. But if you get that taken care of Wednesday, he should send something in
Yeah, he said
to take care of that court date. But if you don't hear otherwise, be here next week just in case, unless he tells you. Okay? Step in front of the clerk. Miracle Oville. Good morning, you're Miracle Oville. And Miss Oville, were you able to get someone hired?
No, but I did talk to some people.
The most promising person I talked to was Kyle Walker.
Mhm.
But if you want to hear the other people I talked to, Eric Franklin
Mhm.
over there, and I also spoke with James Makins.
Okay. So, when do you think you might be able to get someone hired?
They're considering the retainer fee. It's kind of a lot, so based on how much I make and the expenses, that will take some time, more than 60 days. Or it's going to the retainer fees of 10K. There's no initial, so like how some lawyers have their, initial upfront costs
Yeah.
and stuff like that. They don't have that.
Okay, you might want to keep trying because I know there are some that do. So I appreciate that you did what I asked you. I'm going to give you one more reset just to see, call at least 3 others. You'll see there's or even more. Call as many as you can. See if there's someone you can afford. If so, great. If not, bring me those names and then we'll discuss your options.
I'm still waiting on, I called Morgan.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on Donovan Jones to get back with me.
Who? I'm sorry.
Donovan Jones.
Oh, okay.
Doing
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you for doing what I asked. Just talk to a few more, see what you can do before the next court date, and then we'll see where you get. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Step in front of the clerk. Robert Simon.
Judge Christy Johnson is in the box. She was called over.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning. You're Robert Simon. Mr. Simon, were you able to get someone hired?
I'm working on it, Your Honor. I'm not helping around Kimber, but I am working now.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, just to verify that. You can call and verify it. Yeah,
Where are you working?
CNS free service.
Say it again.
CNS free service.
Okay.
Got his card, got his number.
Good. That's good. Now, thank you for doing that. And so, do you think you're going to be able to save up and get an attorney now?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. That. The thing is, like Ralph, he works for $2,000. I do.
Right.
You know, I mean,
How much are you making? What's your?
right now, it's by the job.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't.
All right. So I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork, Mr. Simon, to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely, because you're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it. Step in front of the clerk. Brad Thibodeau. Good morning. You're Brad Thibodeau. And Mr. Thibodeau, did you get someone hired?
No, man. I haven't even got a job yet, just got out of that transportation.
You just got what? I'm sorry.
Transportation.
Okay.
Just got a vehicle.
You did. And did you at least call some attorneys and or
No, man, I thought you wanted me to get a job first.
well, I probably told you that, but I probably also told you that in the meantime, go ahead and call attorneys so you at least know how much they charge and things like that. So you're prepared when you get employment or some money to get someone hired, right?
Yes, ma'am. Give me a little more time. I have a job and so.
Where have you been? You were supposed to bring me proof of applying for jobs. Where have you been looking for jobs?
Got Winnie and the Torque. I just got a vehicle going. So I'm planning on going to, I don't know what Bechtel bike repairs.
Okay. Have you done that in the past?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you talked to them?
People, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it.
When?
Hopefully this week.
I'm going to reset your case 2 weeks. You need to do what I asked you to, because if you don't, you're going to end up going to jail in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I appreciate that you got a vehicle, but that wasn't one of my court orders. My court orders was apply to at least 5 jobs a week.
Yes.
It was to talk to some attorneys. And so you need to at least bring me proof of a job, or that you are trying to get a job, and that you've talked to some attorneys
Okay.
in 2 weeks. Step in front of the clerk. Okay. See, Judge Walker on David Biano.
It should be both of this morning.
Okay, I'll hold it. Mr. Bradford, you have Marquise Berry.
Yes, ma'am.
I need the media. I haven't got the media yet. Who's bigger?
Good morning, you're Marquise Berry. And this is 25 DCCR 0882. Miss Berry is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And what is the announcement?
Judge, I need one more reset. I've got the paper discovery. I have visited with Ms. Berry on the phone, but I need to get the media. I've put in the media request, but I just haven't received it yet.
Okay. All right, and if you'll check on that, Mr. Nichols, if you don't mind, see where that is in the process, and we'll reset it so you can get that and get an announcement the next court date. Stay in touch with Mr. Radford so that when he does get that information, you can go in and visit with him and see all of that before that next court date.
Thank you, Judge.
Free to go. See, Mr. Price, on Dale Johnson, 3 cases. Okay. Okay, let me.
Judge.
Good morning, you're Dale Johnson. And Ms. Johnson's 3 cases are set for trial to begin with jury selection next Monday. What is the announcement?
The announcement is not ready, Judge. The defense was notified late last week by the state that the state's come into possession of some video files that relate to our complaining witnesses. As of now, the defense has not had access to these videos. I understand that they may be Brady materials, and in order to provide effective assistance, we need time to analyze these videos, Judge.
And if I may, Your Honor, they were unexpected. They were delivered to our investigator.
Go ahead.
Who has been working to download them and so that we can make them available both to Mr. Price and also to me. I don't know what the contents are.
And where did they come from? I'm sorry.
From the mother of the complaining witnesses. And so I don't know if there's Brady material there.
Yeah.
I don't know what's there, but out of an abundance of caution, I notified Attorney Price, and we need to take care of that.
Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna let you guys do that. But if you'll let the family know, let everybody know, this is the final reset. Whatever comes up. These cases are some of the oldest on the docket, and they're going to go to trial the next time it's set. All right. Sure. Everybody needs to be prepared. But I'll give y'all some time to get that taken care of, and so that you can go over it with your client, and then we'll see you back at the next trial date.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. You're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thanks. That's why we have so few on that one, because I think I'd especially. Oh well. Mr. Macon?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have Juan Martinez Rodriguez. It's a sentencing.
Yes, Your Honor. We had something to do.
Good morning. We need to get probably a court interpreter to go through all of this.
Okay.
I know we've used that, but I think for the plea, we used someone else, correct? We brought someone down here. You've come and tested and helped us interpret several times, but when we took the plea, actually last time we had someone else come help us, correct? Someone else came and did it. I don't. Can you see if Jennifer's available, please? Just because of the legal terminology.
Here's where many defendants make costly mistakes. A GPS monitor and a no-contact order aren't just suggestions, they're court-ordered conditions of release. One violation, even something as simple as a text message or letting the GPS battery die, can land someone back in custody before their case is ever decided. The judge is making that crystal clear.
He didn't appear for his PSI.
There's a warrant because of that. I've issued a warrant last week. So if I've already done the warrant for him, it's not a. Okay, so I still. But I do a forfeiture for him not showing up, even though there's already a warrant. I don't. All right, there was already a warrant issued for his arrest because he did not show up for the pre-sentence report. So we'll see if we can get him into custody and go from there.
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
Steve.
That's okay. Whatever y'all tell me to do on those. Mr. Macon on Juan Martinez Rodriguez. Good morning, ma'am. Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that you will truthfully and accurately translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes.
Thank you. And sir, are you Juan Martinez Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Rodriguez. Good. Yes.
And Mr. Rodriguez was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to theft of property.
Yes.
I've received the pre-sentence report and reviewed it. Have you both had an opportunity to review it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Nichols?
Oh, no, I have, Your Honor, sorry.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Not by the state judge.
All right, sir. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings for a period of 5 years. You're ordered to pay the $500 fine and follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do everything you're supposed to on this probation, this is a great opportunity. Because you don't have a felony conviction on your record. If you successfully complete the probation, at the end of the case will actually be dismissed. If you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court. You can be found guilty of the offense and sent to prison for a period of up to 10 years. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm handing you the trial court certification. That shows that this was an agreement that I followed, so you waived your right to appeal. And if you'll have a seat here in the courtroom, probation's going to call you to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork, and your family member can help you translate that.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
David Calderon.
Sir, Mr. Macon,
David
I think they're ready. She's ready for him if y'all want to go ahead and get the,
Thank you.
Calderon.
Mr. Rodriguez.
Please say your attorney.
Mr. Parker, Mr. Rojas, you have Terrence Currington. What's your name? Oh, no, you're going that way.
Not seeing Mr. Curran.
Right.
Terrence Currington. Terrence Currington. Mhm.
Morning, Mr. Reynolds. Good morning, Ann. Mr. Smith. Mr. Robot. I'm so pleased.
Just having a large time today. Bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at 100,000. Anthony McFarland.
Same answer, Judge, but I do have an offer that this.
Anthony McFarland. You want me to hold it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, we can. Yeah, let's all.
Hold it.
He has a misdemeanor. I think I'm dismissing for cleaner and a misdemeanor, but I need to talk to him about it.
Okay, let me hold that for a second. Just have a seat. Mr. Rojas will visit with you in a minute. And then Gabriel Pena.
He's here.
Pena. Good morning, sir. Are you Gabriel Pena?
Yes.
And this is 26 DCCR 0064. Mr. Pena is charged with failure to comply with sex offender registration requirements. And Mr. Rojas, what is the announcement?
Judge, we do have all the discovery. We have an offer in the case. As you can see, Mr. Pena's got some health issues. We haven't had a chance to get together and talk about the case yet. I'm asking for a reset so that we can do that.
Mr. Pena, I'm going to reset your case about 30 days. It's important that you make an appointment and go visit with Mr. Rojas before that next court date so that we can get an announcement on the next court date. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. You're free to go. Mark Ramirez, Mr. Rojas.
Mr. Nichols' case. We got any.
Good morning. Are you Mark Ramirez? And this is 25 DCCR 1362. Mr. Ramirez is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And what is the announcement?
Judge, the complaint in this case has done the options class. I've chosen not to dismiss it. I had made an offer, or at least we discussed. Did I officially make an offer to you, Charlie, on this?
We did not.
I was going to offer a misdemeanor on it, and I think they need to discuss that at this point.
Do you want to hold?
If we can
talk
hold
about
on,
that
it's
today?
just first I'm hearing about that.
It just
Sure.
wasn't
We
called
call
dismissal.
Okay.
No, it's not our normal.
That's okay. That's up to you. I'm going to hold the case, and so y'all can visit this morning. Just have a seat. Mr. Rojas will visit with you in a few minutes. And then you have Darius Sparks, Mr. Rojas.
That's Ms. Malpino's case, Judge. She was going to send a letter to the complaining witness.
Okay, to see if they have any notes. We might need to wait for her. Is there a note in there? She was going to, or do we need to wait for her?
She's going to subpoena the witness to send her a letter or something.
Let me just hold it.
He has tried correspondence and is not been successful. Just basically.
Is she's coming down
She
there?
is coming.
Let's hold it. Just have a seat until your attorney can visit with Ms. Malpino.
Leave it, Bonos.
Is Mr. Wasserstein here? Good morning, sir. On Guadalupe Reyes. Yes, sir. Morning. How are you? Good morning, sir. Are you Guadalupe Reyes? And speak up, please.
Yes.
Thank you. This is 25 DCCR 1422. Mr. Reyes is charged with aggravated robbery. And what is the announcement?
Judge, I tendered an offer this morning after speaking to Mr. Wasserstein a little bit about about this case. Since our last appearance, I've made him aware that the co-defendant has pled and been sentenced to 15 years in the penitentiary. I've also provided a statement that co-defendant had provided to us, further implicating Mr. Reyes. And so I tendered and offered him this morning, and I think they probably need time to discuss that.
Okay.
And then if they don't take it, it can be set for trial.
All right, this is going to be the final reset. Looks like you were hired early in November.
Yes, sir.
Some of these discussions probably should have taken place before the morning of court, but I'm going to reset it, a normal reset, and then let's get an announcement one way or the other at the next court date.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you visit with your attorney before the next court date so you can go over everything with him and be prepared for an announcement, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Y'all are free to
Thank you,
go.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Stop what you say.
Mr. Parker, you have Jorge Quezada or George Quezada. Good morning, sir. Is it Jorge or George? And you're Jorge Quezada?
Yes.
And this is cause number 25 DCCR 1472. Mr. Quezada is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, we're asking for one more reset. I think we have something worked out. Me and Mr. Smith were discussing some more stuff this morning, and he just informed me of some other issues that may make a difference if I need to talk to him a little bit more, and I may need to get the video. There's supposedly a video that I haven't got.
Okay. All right. I'll do a normal reset. Make sure you get that request in so you can get that before that next court date. Mr. Quezada, make sure you make an appointment visit with Mr. Parker about everything before the next court date. Okay. You're free to go.
I'm not Saturday.
And then you've got Matthew Smith. It's a sentencing, Mr. Parker. That's Miss Malfino's.
Well,
It's Matthew Smith. It's an agreed sentencing.
Good
Good morning. Are you Matthew Smith?
Yes.
And this is 26 DCCR 0073. Mr. Smith was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the state jail felony offense of theft of material. I've received that pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Judge.
Any corrections or objections?
No, Judge. Not this.
All right, Mr. Smith, I am going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. There's not a fine. You will be ordered to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. And that's going to include being on a specialized mental health caseload to help you get through whatever you need to so you can be successful on probation. It's important that you do everything that they ask you to. Make all appointments, follow up with any treatment or medication or anything like that that they require, okay?
Yes.
If you do all of that and you successfully complete this probation, it's a great opportunity because you do not have a felony conviction on your record. And at the end of the probation period, if you've successfully completed it, the case is actually dismissed. You'll never have a felony conviction. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you could be brought back into court, found guilty of the offense, and sent to the state jail prison for between 6 months and up to 2 years. Do you understand? I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows that this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork. So listen for your name. She's going to call your name in just a few minutes, okay? All right, you can go have a seat. And you've got Junius Vital.
The plea.
No, I don't have it yet. I'll hold it while I wait for that.
Okay.
Mr. Comerford on Alfred Thompson.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Morning, Mr. Comerford. And sir, are you Alfred Thompson?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get your discovery certificate? Yes. Thank you. And for the attachment, you need to get that emailed, unless you have it.
As well.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He will.
Mr. Thompson, in cause number 25, DCCR 1875, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of solicitation of prostitution from March 28th of 2024. How do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Comerford? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 3-year deferred probation. There would be a $300 fine and you'll be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Do you also understand if you're not a U.S. citizen that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? I have to ask everyone that. State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Thompson's not competent?
There is.
And what is the state's position, since it's a state jail, on waiving pre-sentence report? Is there any issues or criminal history that you can see?
I don't believe there was anything, Your Honor. I have no other prior history.
So any objection to waiving that
No,
pre-sentence
no
report? So Mr. Thompson, I'm going to waive the pre-sentence report. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I am going to follow that agreement and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 3 years. You're ordered to pay that $300 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is an excellent opportunity because you do not have the felony conviction on your record. And if you successfully complete the probation, then at the end, the case is actually dismissed. You'll never have a felony conviction. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, found guilty of the offense, and sent to the state jail prison for between 6 months and up to 2 years. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal. You just need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation sitting at that desk right over there. She's going to call your name up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. All right. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Compliment. This much.
One more.
You do. You've got Simon Gobert.
Yes.
Simon Gobert. Good morning. Are you Simon Gobert?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 24 DCCR 0512. And Mr. Gobert is charged with attempting to commit sexual performance by a child. And what is the announcement?
Judge, we were ready for trial.
State is agree to set it for trial. If
Has
anything,
there been a, if you guys would do the plea bargain rejection, it's on the tablet. For whatever the offer is, reject that. I'll call it back up, go through what he's charged with, what the options are, and then we'll get it set for trial. I'll recall it as soon as that comes through. Just have a seat, sir. Mr. Comerford will go over that with you.
Please help also on their
Yes. Ms. Johnson, it's important that you're here on time because what happens when you're not is I forfeit your bond and there's a warrant. So I'm going to recall that. Were you able to get someone hired?
No, ma'am, but I think it's there with Mr. Moore because I had spoke with Donald Trump before I used to the views. And he said it might be hard for this is here. And I called back to get the paperwork from her. The secretary knows me called me. She didn't answer the phone. Mr. Autumn Sound, your secretary, told me she was going to ask Mr. Autumn if she can give me that paperwork to set up the constellation because you asked me to get paperwork from 3 different lawyers, right? When I called her back, she didn't respond. So I don't know how I felt. I left my message and told them I would tell Judge West that you guys refused to give me that information, but I did speak with you guys because they did.
Okay.
And I have one lawyer information I can give you that I spoke with an email. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go with Mr. Marvin.
You're gonna hire Mr. Lewis?
Yeah.
When are you gonna be able to get him hired?
I need a little time because my husband had died in Louisiana. So I'm getting my VA money and I have to try to go get my home and everything. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that with the court situations be going on also.
All right, so I'm gonna reset your case one more time. You need to try to get Mr. Lewis hired before that next court date. If not, at least make some down payments or save up and let me know what's going on, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Step in front of the clerk. Did I already do it? Well, there's that. Just testing everybody. Ma'am.
Mr. Lewis, it's the same situation.
Yeah, if you'll go let Mr. Weinberg know, he did not show for the pre-sentence report, and that's why he's put in custody.
Okay.
And so we'll get them to go meet him out there, and then you can just look at where I'm kind of headed on that if I do accept it based on how it read and stuff. But that's why he's in custody. If you want to let him know, they already took him. You don't have any other. You don't have any other paperwork, Randy? You should have those. Huh? Okay. Mr. Kevin Lane on Sean Dage. Good morning, Mr. Smith. This is yours, Sean Dage.
We have an agreement with the. And I'll get you.
Make sure you email it today.
I will.
Please, sir. Okay. All right, so you're Sean Dage Jr. And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He will, Your Honor.
Mhm. Mr. Dage, in cause number 24, DCCR 235, well, let's see, are we going on,
I believe all counts, Your Honor, even.
that makes it a third.
Yes.
Just open the right way. Okay. So in cause number 24, DCCR 2353, you're charged with evading arrest or detention with a previous conviction. And that's from October 20th of 2024. The indictment alleges you were previously convicted of evading arrest or detention July 28th of 2014, December 6th of 2016, and October 31st of 2019. Then the indictment further alleges that you were convicted of burglary of a building, a state jail felony, April 25th of 2011, and also a theft, a state jail felony, on April 25th of 2011. Those don't have to be sequenced.
No, I understand.
Not to a third degree.
Not to the third. Okay. If it's regular,
Enhanced would get it to a second degree.
if it has to be regular, those have to be
Stacked would get it to a second.
correct. Okay. So, sir, how do you plead to the charge of evading arrest or detention with previous convictions? And are those prior convictions that I read out true? Are you entering your plea of guilty and true freely and voluntarily, and because you actually did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Lane? And do you fully understand them? And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 10-year term in prison, but that would be probated and you'd be on probation for 6 years. You would be ordered to pay a fine of $500 and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Dage is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty and true freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right behind you. So just stop and talk to her, and then we'll see you back at sentencing. All right? Did we start by chance looking at whether or not there's non-appearances?
Actually,
We're already 6 months behind, but we can start doing that. I have to announce it. So I need, if she needs help or whatever we need to do before sentencing, it's the week before. Yeah. Mr. Lewis on Janisha Jackson to sentencing.
yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Are you Janisha Jackson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Jackson was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the state jail felony offense of abandoning or endangering a child. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections?
Not from the state?
Not from the defense, maybe a little clarification for us in her statement when she discusses for us, she felt she was okay to drive. I think she, at that time, she may have thought that she could, but evidently, maybe some decision making.
What's the status of the driving while intoxicated with a child passenger?
I do not have that information, but I can get it for you.
Let's find out. I guess I just need to know before we go forward on this.
My understanding, Judge, because that was something that I think when Mr. Harper had the case, he had checked on because that case never came in or was given to the DA's office to proceed with.
Okay. Would you double check? I just don't want something to come up after she's already on probation. So let me hold it for a minute and let's just make sure that if it's not there, it's not coming, then that we can put that on the record that it's not, and that way it doesn't come back later and we're ended up back here on something we should have taken care of. Just have a seat. See, David Biano. This is Miss Malfino's. Good morning, sir. Thank you.
Judge, with the permission, we're going to proceed on the Western plea of offense. He's provided, Judge Walker has provided a voluminous amount of mitigation evidence with respect to his participation in the counseling, et cetera.
Okay.
Which he will continue.
Okay. All right. Again, sir, you're David Biano, and will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment? And it's just the Class A assault.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Biano, in cause number 25, DCCR 1212, the state has elected to proceed on the lesser included offense of a Class A misdemeanor assault, and that's from September 2nd of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Yeah, that's just.
I don't take no contest pleas unless there's some
Yeah,
other. Okay. Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with and that lesser offense? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Judge Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement is for a 2-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine. You would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. It looks like including in continuing counseling and anger management if required.
If required.
Sorry, thank you. You understand all those conditions.
Judge,
And-
I'm
go
sorry to
ahead.
interrupt. May I also, I think I failed to put it on the paperwork, include either a no contact or in the same spirit, a trespass warrant, so to speak, from the Baptist Physicians Network location there at 6450 Folsom, that he not receive any kind of urgent care treatment at that location regardless of who his staff is there.
He won't be going back, Judge.
Okay.
We agree to what.
So that'll be part of the probation as well, that you're not allowed to go to that facility, and specifically also not to have any contact or communication with Scott Steele. You understand?
Okay, yes.
Okay. I can't remember what that was. State
I
Interest
don't think,
1.
I have no objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Biano is not competent?
None, Judge.
All right. So, and are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
That's where I was. All right. I'm going to find, Mr. Biano, that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 2 years. You are ordered to pay the fine. What was it? $500, and to follow again all of those rules and conditions that we've already gone over, in addition to all the standard conditions. If you do all of that, this is a great opportunity because you don't have the conviction on your record. And if you successfully complete the
Notice the pattern here. The judge isn't simply asking, "Did you hire a lawyer?" She's documenting every effort the defendants make. In criminal court, showing you've genuinely tried to obtain legal counsel can influence how the court views your cooperation. Ignore those instructions, and the consequences can escalate fast, including higher bond or even a trip back to jail.